Hello everyone, my name's Jolly Green and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Through the Ages. It's the time we've all been waiting for, or at the very least I've been waiting for, because now we have moved on to the Infdev updates of the game. So what Infdev stands for is Infinite Development Minecraft. So, essentially what that means is that the worlds are limitless. But what that means for us starting the world is that this is going to be the new world for the Minecraft Through the Ages series. So we should be able to start a new world now and carry on in the same world, just updating every time we move on to the next version of the game. So without further ado, let's come in. We're going to select one of these empty worlds and we're going to create the world for this series. Behold! In all its glory, we have the Minecraft Through the Ages world. So this is where we're going to be making home. I want to try to kind of stick nearby the spawn area. One, because I know I'm going to die and I want to be able to find my home easily. And two, when we update the world, I don't want to have to delete a big chunk of the world or explore a long ways away just to find the new updates and then whatever happens to be coming out next. So I think we are going to stay right on this little peninsula here. We're going to build a house and start going over some of the updates. Before we dive too deep into the updates here in this new version, I think I just want to get established. I'll probably do some mining. Of course, we're going to start this the same way we start any Minecraft world, by punching wood. And so I'm going to go ahead and kind of get settled into the world. Like I said, I'm not going to explore too far away. I do want to set up base right around this area. I'll probably build it like right here, in all honesty. I don't want to leave this beach. That's a nice looking mountain to have in the backdrop. So I think this spot right here is going to be a good place to call home for now. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get a crafting table built for me. And then we're just going to kind of go from there and do the basic New World stuff. I'll check in with you when I have an update. But before we go too far, one thing that I definitely need to do is come into the controls and switch inventory from I to the good old E, because I can't deal with it being I. It throws me off every time. So I've come just a little bit closer to that mountain that we saw in the last clip, and looking here, there's actually a decent sized cave. Looks like it does go down for a bit here, so I think we might actually make our house closer to over here. Like this, I think spawns right over in this direction. So this actually wouldn't be a terrible spot to put our starter house. Or maybe even right in this little valley. Like, it's just dangerous because I see cave, 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 cave. So we'll see. I think I do want to put it here. I could just cover up the caves with some dirt. So I think I am gonna do that. I think this is where we're gonna call home. Final decision. Oh, falling in holes. Final decision has actually been made. This is that mountain. That's over Spy Spawn. This is that hill that I was just clearing off. And this is where my house is going. Right in this little cranny of the mountain here. I think it's a perfect, quaint little spot. Because this doesn't look like an actual cave. This is just kind of dark spot. Which I'll have to be leery of, as mobs can spawn here by the looks. But I like the looks of this place. I think we can get a nice starter house here. I'm happy with this world. That this is actually the first world I opened up to. So we got pretty lucky there, I'd say, as far as the seed goes. I'm going to chop down some trees, gather some stone, probably get full iron tools is my next goal here. Thankfully enough, just down in this cave here, I spotted we have some coal. So I can get torches real quick and easy. We can go right down in this cave, and I think I'm going to go caving before I even have a house. But first, one thing I'm curious about, because they weren't in the last version, but have they been added? We have some wool. Ah, that's what I was afraid of. Still no beds. It looks like we're toughing through the night, whether we want to or not. Oh man, it's getting dark out already. I'm definitely not ready for this. I barely collected anything. Oh geez, we're in trouble. It's alright. We're gonna grab some torches. We're gonna head... Ooh. Come on, there we go. We're gonna head underground. They can't hurt us if they can't find us. And immediately after coming underground, we find our first iron of the world. Cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna just take this. So it turns out this cave doesn't go very deep. This is about the extent of it here. Oh, and they're already coming in, and I don't have a way to defend myself. Oh geez. Oh geez. They're everywhere! I'm definitely gonna die. Okay, it's okay. Stay calm. Stay calm. We've practiced for this. We're not. Do I have any? Oh yeah, we got dirt. Let's cover this up. So hopefully, if we get majority of this actually covered up, then it will at least be a safe haven for us. It's our equivalent of the dirt hut for the first night, but instead it's just a hole in the ground. Beautiful. It's a beautiful hole in the ground. There. Now it's safe. Relatively. Oh! Whoa! Oh! Can we come up here? Come up here. Is he following me? He is. Right? I don't have much for resources. Let's make another crafting table. This is my third one now, and I've only been going for like maybe 20 minutes. I have a problem. Let's make a sword. We need to defend ourselves. Here, come get me now. She won't want to mess with me. Oh, I found you. Bloop, bloop. Yeah, that's right. You still drop feathers? Yeah, you do. Cool. Well, I got my cave all torched up, so I think it's, for the most part, pretty safe. There's only really two ways in, and one is quite the fall, so anybody that comes in this way is going to be weakened anyways. And then we have this way, which I'll probably make more secure at some point, but for now it's a decent entrance. There's more iron here, that's why there's a hole. Let's actually fill that in. But we've survived our first night. I think that means that we can survive anything now. So I'm gonna go gather resources. I've said that I'm gonna do it, and a lot has happened, but nothing has happened. So I'm gonna make at least something happen. I'm gonna do all this off camera. I'm gonna gather a bunch of wood, bunch of stone, as much iron as I can, get properly equipped, and then I'll come back with some. Maybe we'll start building a house. Alright, so I've done quite a bit of resource gathering. I've got a full chest of cobblestone, a little over half a chest of wood, and then some various other resources that I think we might need to build this. And I'm thinking we're going to plop a house down right here. Right, kind of tucked into the mountain. This is going to be our little property. We have the cave down here that we've been getting our resources out of. And overall, I like this spot. And so I'm going to start working on a house. And we'll get rid of some of these extra torches here. Didn't want to get attacked by anything at night while I was harvesting trees here. So I wanted to make sure it was well lit. Just been working with stone tools mostly. I did make myself mostly a full set of iron armor. I still need some boots. I've got enough for it. I just haven't bothered to make them yet because it would require me to smelt more iron, and I've been preoccupied. So let's grab our cobblestone. I have a vague idea of what I want this house to look like. And I think we're going to aim it towards the ocean. So we have a nice view. Do we have any? Let's go grab some dirt and we can fill in this little hole first. So what I'm thinking for an entrance is a foundation kind of built higher up. So we can do kind of like a front deck, sort of, kind of off the front side here. I think we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go 9 for now. Oh. This may end up changing a little as we go, because this is just the rough outline that we're working with here currently. Then we're going to come in 3, I think. And then out this way, only going 1 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we go 11. 9, 10, 11. Gonna have to get rid of some of these trees, and I might even take it over towards the mountainside a little more. Let's finish the outline here about what I'm thinking, and then we'll see if it needs adjustment afterwards. Alright, so I did manage to get a nice cobblestone foundation laid down, just as a basic outline. Sticking pretty basic with this house, as I'm sure we'll improve it as the series goes on, and as we get new stuff added to the game that allows us to put a little bit more details. Speaking of which, I have this nice little deck over here that we added along with the foundation, and it's elevated with no real easy way to get on. And that's where we are going to introduce our next addition. Over at the crafting table, we stick 6 planks in, and this odd textured wooden looking thing is actually stairs. As you can see, the placement of them is a little wonky. We definitely did not place it sideways, and there actually isn't a kind of curved option to the stairs, like how nowadays if we put another step down here it would curve it around. Well, not yet. This is what we got to work with. So placing it down like this. One other thing to note about the stairs, we have 2 planks in our inventory right now. If we break this stair, we don't get another stair, we get 1 plank. So that right there, just breaking that step cost us 5 planks, which chopping wood's not the most fun thing in the world. There, so we've got our stairs added, and I would put some wooden slabs on these logs just to cap them off, but we don't have that as an option. Right now, these here are the only slab in the game, but that actually looks pretty decent, so I think we're going to go with that. I'm going to build up more of the house. I don't have really any way to time-lapse it, so I'm just going to work on it, and I'll come back when I have something to note. In addition to that, we also see cobblestone stairs added. Think of a bunch of those. And I've got just the spot for them. That's not the right direct. These. What a waste of stairs. That wasn't at all how I wanted it to go. So this is what I've come up with so far. I wanted to use stairs for the roof, but the stairs are so buggy in this version that it made it nearly impossible to work with. I don't know. I'm not super crazy about it. The thing I'm not crazy about is the fact that I can't do a lot of sub-block details. Like like most sub-block it gets is these slabs and torches, you know. But I do feel like it's just missing a few homey touches, as a certain ogre would say. Let's see what we can do about that. We're going to start with the door. So we definitely need one of those. Oh, it looks like we only get 1 out of all that wood, which I guess makes sense. I'm pretty sure in today's Minecraft you get 3. Ooh, it looks better than the little sprite does. I don't want it. Well, do I? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But then I want a loft. as I kind of started building it over here, I wanted to connect over there. I'm going to leave this part kind of open because I like the looks of it. Maybe I can do something for like a chandelier or something, but that would be hard. But I need a way of getting up there. So what we're going to do is take some of these extra sticks that I've gotten and do kind of like this. Make a couple ladders. And there we go. That's probably the last two additions we're going to cover today in this video. I'm going to finish up the house. So I got my loft done. It's got a few simple storage chests in here and a door that leads to the outside, which I'm quite happy with. I don't know, part of this build I really like, and part of it I don't. Like, I just don't like how flat it is, but I'm just not entirely sure what to do about that. I think I'm going to add a deck to the back that kind of hooks up to the mountain, like a mountain trail out back here. But for now, one thing I wanted to do is plant a garden right here. There's a little wheat farm. The only issue I've been running into is that my crop plots keep drying up. So I'm thinking, I know last time I tried to make one and was very unsuccessful in doing so. But let's see if we can be a little more successful in this version. Oh, and look at that. Perfect. We have a bucket. So that was added just in these Infdev updates. And now we have the ability to place down some water. So I'm going to get a spot. We're going to go with the 9x9. I'm not sure if it's still how much it hydrates. Ooh, there's a little hole down here. Interesting. Now let's grab some water and we'll go plant some crops here. See, and it's this view right here that I really enjoy about this build. Like that looks nice peeking through the tree line like that. It's just this is the one good side of the build. So I did manage to get enough seeds to finish filling my garden here. Unfortunately, I just had to tear up the lawn a little bit to do so. That's okay. It'll grow back. So before we finish up this video, this will be part 1 for this version of Minecraft we're covering. I do just want to talk about bugs. I don't mean the creepy crawly kind. I mean issues with the game. After playing around for a little bit, I come to notice a few bugs. The first that I want to talk about, let's see if we can get to happen. Yep, there it is. You go to open the door, and you place a block instead. So you have to hit the door just right to be able to open it. And over here, we actually have an example of the other bug that I wanted to talk about. And I actually think I want to exploit this for our benefit. Because see, right now, we have no way of obtaining leaves themselves. But as you can see, when a tree grows and part of the leaves are on a block, it tends to leave the leaves after you cut down the tree. So I think if we dig a hole right here, or like strategically place, like we could probably place one right here. I just want a couple bushes around for my entryway here. And I think that if we grow up these trees in a way so that it encourages the leaves to be on the ground, then we can kind of leave the leaves, so to speak. Let's see how this works. And would you look at that? It worked perfectly. So now we have these 2 shrubs on either side of the path here, all just done with a bug. Can't beat that. So with that, I am going to call it an episode here. This is just part 1 of the Infdev videos, though. So stay tuned for next episode where we continue to dive deeper into this update as we'll go underground and potentially use some of our iron that we've collected and put it to some good use. So feel free to follow me over on Twitch and you'll see what I'm doing in the more current versions of the game. And you also follow me or subscribe to me here, that is. And you'll know when the next videos come out. And you could also join my Discord if you wanted. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but it would be cool if you did. Join us over, say hi, and just see what we're up to over there. But thank you for watching, and stay